Hello everybody, my name is Kriva and welcome back to SimCity, where I thought we would go back to basics. And what I mean with that is we're going back to this region. I just made it. Cape Trinity is the name of it, and it only has 3 cities. Now with my discovery of how it actually works in the way that utilities are shared, this city will be ideal because we will have a lot more to share, and so we can make it a lot less dependent on each other, while still more dependent on each other because there are less cities to do some trading with each other. Now, it's quite easy. This region is easily divided. So we have Norwich Hills, which has all the resources. There's nothing in the other cities. So this will be a gigantic town full of industry. Now it might not have that many people, but it will have the industry. Clearwater and Trinity Point both do not have any resources, but we will use one of them as the more populated city, probably Clearwater, because it has a bit more space and being able to make it a very gridlocky town. Well, hopefully not get it gridlocked, but basically a town with a lot of people in it, while Trinity Point will be the more beautiful town with all the tourist attractions. And I still want to get the theme park up in one city, and it will be Trinity Point for this. But we are going to start in Norwich Hills because it's going to be the most beneficial to get some money in the region, and that's by making industry. Now, when we first look at the oil map, we already see that we'll have to guide our... we either have to guide our... Either we guide the avenue through it, or we simply go around it, but I think we'll have to guide it through like this-ish, and we can end up about there. This way we can have a couple of oil wells already. And yes, but I do want to say, I want to go back to this look and see where we can actually build housing. That would be behind here. So when we build a regular road to here and all the way to the almost the edge of town, at least the point where it's impossible to get some normalized buildings on the other side of the road, but it should be about we cannot make this a very large area though, so let's see about there far. And yeah, this will be mostly a blocky town as well, but it should be fine. This road I only want to connect to here and then make a connection between all of these, and maybe just one road going out. I think that would be fine to see into the edge here. This will be our first residential area, mostly for workers for the oil fields. And over here I would like to go towards the other entrance upward as well. And let's see, no, actually I have a better idea, because it's now possible to do stuff like this, make it quite long and then put it below ground. And then the road grade was too steep. I have no idea why it would be. This would work. Okay, so we could mill the tunnel here. Can we not? No, that's way too... Or we could make a bridge that goes all the way like this, but it's way expensive right now. So because it's actually that expensive to do in this city, I will wait for some oil money to actually kick in and continue that connection there. What I will do is follow this path upward. Yeah, I still want now... Yeah, I do need some industry as well in this town, but... let's see, let's build it on one side at least, so we can have some commercial on the other side of the avenue. So this will leave some room for buildings over here. Just one bit, no. Oh, it's actually shaded which areas are available for building anyway. So some residential everywhere around here. Actually not on that side just yet because of the oil wells we want to build there, and we'll see at one point later. We can build them there though. How far we can actually go with housing. So this is our first bit. Let's look again at the oil map, and we see that yeah, if we get an oil well about here and one over here, then we have some room for some regular industry right here and along the edge actually. So if we build a road from here to here, yeah, that should look decent enough, and then all the way there we'll curve it a little bit like so, and further in this way we will connect it to the avenue as well, and that should be about here. Yeah, about this far in. That looks fine to me at least, and we can build some industry along this road up to there, and as well as some little bit here. I feel that we should have some. Now we have a lot of commercial over here actually, so more commercial would only be a downside. Now what we do have to build in this city is a water tower, which we can build just at the front for now. Or yeah, there's so much water here that the pumping station will be fine to get. We're actually over here, just near the commercial buildings will be fine, but we will also need electricity. And even though we are going to get oil, it's going to be a lot cheaper for now to just get the wind power plant and see how it will fare here. And we'll just build it as close as possible to the edge of town and just have one windmill. As soon as we get our oil production up and running, we will of course introduce what we need. Oh, that's annoying. Let's see if we can do this then. Can we not plop it on here? Oh wow, can we? Yeah, I do want the actually let's just go back to the oil map. Actually this might work as well. So if we move the road off of here and all the way there, then we can just build this out till there and have some more industry as well. And here's some room if we need the expansion on the wind power plant, but I don't expect that. So what's the deal here? Power plant is hiring, so there are just no people to work there yet. We can have the sewage outflow there and have some more industry over this way. So this will indeed be a heavily industrialized city, and there will be more housing up top, but besides oil, this city also has a ton of ore and a little bit of coal. Well, it's actually quite a lot of coal, it's just not concentrated in one place. And there's ore indeed, so we can have a lot more houses, but especially a lot of industry digging stuff out of the ground. So how are we looking? What do we still need? Oh, we need some more industrial buildings to pop up. So what we'll do is speed up to 3 and see how fast people will join this town, so we can have some fun. And we have the city hall, and but where do we want to build this? Because again, there's oil everywhere. I think here would actually be fine near the avenue to start, because if we look at where we built this, about here would be perfect actually, because it doesn't go over the most area of the oil well anyway. And how much was it? 37,000. Yay, we can name this city. And if any of you guys has a good suggestion for a heavily industrialized city, I would love it. And if there are many, I will have to choose, but that's fine. And I will feature the name you use for this city in one of the upcoming episodes. Yeah, if that's okay with you guys, of course. Yeah, we obviously need money. And things we can do to get money is making bonds, but you do need... you need the upgraded buildings to actually get to that point as well. We're at the moment making 666 in residential income an hour. That's actually quite creepy. So there will be another avenue going up here as well, and we will play around a bit with bridges and stuff as well in the near future. But down here, I didn't think it would be that logical to use it, because it's a lot of I will use most of the space for the oil wells at least. So let's go back here and just expand some more on the roads a little bit, just not too far, and then we can move this out to a little bit higher actually. Yeah, big problem is that it's actually not that useful, but this road right now, I'm building this to get a sense of where I need to go for the connection at one point, which is about there, and then we can finish that off. And so what we do need to check on are our ore stats. Coal is over here, and this ore will most likely be neglected, but it's here. This is the mother lode, so there will be space for 2 or maybe 3 ore mines actually. And there is room on this ridge here actually for a lot of stuff. So actually, yeah, there will be an avenue going this way and an avenue going that way, I think. Yeah, there should be an avenue. I'm going to try and have an avenue along the outer edge at least, and with 2 connections over here. But yeah, there should be an interconnection at least. Maybe we will at one point make a tunnel going out from here and coming up somewhere else, and just to lighten the traffic load a bit. But for now, we want to build. Do we want another intersection? This is the problem. If we go a little bit like this and then upwards here, this looks actually fine. And if we stay close to the edge, we shouldn't have such a problem with building on the avenue itself, because the other side will not be even able to be populated regardless. So about there. Yeah, it goes down a little bit here. So if we hired it up, we would already get a bridge, which is actually not that bad. No, it's actually not bad to have a bridge here. It means a few less buildings on the avenue at least. So it's a bit expensive to do this, but at least the road doesn't cost any maintenance, I think. No, there's no road maintenance anyway, so this is fine. Now, let's see, how far along is the ore? About till this far, so that's a stretch of 2 of road. Let's see the guide. Yeah, would that already be too far? No, that's almost too far. But the thing is, I don't want to use the guide for the avenue, because that's a bit too big. So here would be an ideal point to have a bridge going over as well. Maybe. Yeah, so when we eventually get this, but the thing is, how far does it reach? Actually, let's have a look. So yeah, I think that's about this line here. So we need to build the road from here, and we should be fine. Let's see, but we do want to curve it around. So what we need is the same amount of area on this side to connect those two together eventually, and I think this tree suits fine for that purpose. And I didn't want to click on the region, but it's okay. So now we go back here to this tree, so we need to make this about there. And if we connect this would be a little bit too big already, but yeah, I think this will be fine. There we go. And now we do the same along this road over here, along that avenue, and about till here. And we will make 2 connections. One will be here. Let's see, straight road between these 2. And one will be here as well. And I don't want it too close to the avenue to the bridge, but I still want to go on after this point, which is why I build it like this. Let's see, just yeah, there we go. So here will be some more housing. It will be on both sides of the road, at least as far as that is possible, and here as well. So first all the way, actually wait, about this far, and then the inside as well. But here we do want to have our first bridge across. So what we need to do is remove a little bit of road first and then make it straight. Choose the road, go like this, and just heighten it up until we actually get a good connection over here. And this road will actually turn around and cross the avenue that goes this way as well, but we might extend this avenue a bit further down all the way, or maybe this will go straight in, then already turn a right and just leave this as another neighborhood basically. I think that's actually a better idea. I must say I agree with myself in thinking that's a better idea. So this would mean that we would continue this road like so, actually. Let's see, about there-ish. So that would be that road, and it will be connected to the avenue here-ish, so we want to expand this as well. Let's see, I do want to make sure I connect with the avenue, not with anything else, so... And yeah, this is the end of the town, so it will go all the way there and turn around, but I don't need it that far right now, just about this far to connect these two together. I think this would be a good location. Make it like this. Here we go, there we go. So, more residential areas to build up. There we go. So, now most of it is connected. We can actually build some of the roads on the others. So, no, actually, I'll make this completely residential because behind here there will be the mines already. Well, I mean, you don't have to build the mines in the middle of the buildings of the city anyway, so there's enough space because the ore mines do have a big radius from which they dig. Unlike the oil field, which actually every well has a very tiny area that it uses. There is an unemployment crisis. Really? There are not enough jobs? Wow, there are not enough jobs. I did not expect that to happen at all. So let's zone this as commercial, which I had intended already, but yeah, for obvious reasons did not yet do that because I was afraid that we would have too many people. There are some higher paying jobs though, so we might want to look into increasing wealth in some spots already, which I'm gonna try and do near the intersection here actually. So if we build this, actually which one is it? The volleyball court is the one that extends outward. So I'm gonna try and make this look decent with the issue of the day. The blue marker is there, so you know it will fit, but you need to find just the right spot to build it outright, which is quite impossible half the time. And other stuff doesn't fit, sadly, so we'll have to continue with some other types of fields. And does anything fit here anymore? It should fit, but it doesn't. Oh well, at least there's some medium wealth here now, and we'll add some more towards here as well. Let's see where it would be a good fit. Yeah, so we will do have some higher wealth because there are some jobs available in that category, so we do want to fill those. And let's just take one. I think we'll have to take 2 bonds for what I wanted to do next, which is get our first oil well down. So, and then we will start making more and more money. So, okay, so there is a huge area. Actually, I'll build the first one on this spot. Or should we? Yeah, this would be the most. This would be the best location for the oil well, because it would allow me to fill up most of it. I will have to get rid of that building as well. What we do still need is a trade depot, and I will look again at the oil. And this area would actually be the bestest spot to do this. So let's just get the avenue started. That will be here regardless, and there should be enough space for a trade depot on this side of the road there. We can get rid of you now because seriously, and it is. So I would like to have it as close as possible to the edge to actually allow for the maximum amount of buildings to add on to it. So we'll do one crude oil storage for now. We'll build a trade sign as well. And because we do want some more stuff to be built as well, but for now one is enough. And we'll look at expanding this right now. So where do we want to go? We do want to go straight and build. How many? Can we fit 2 more wells? How much are they? 10,000. So if we can fit 2 in here. No, we cannot. Maybe the road's just too short. I would hope it's not. No, there's actually no space for a well here, which is too bad, but we can put one here, which is a good location. And maybe once the oil underneath this well is gone, the pump jack actually, then maybe there will be some space left here to do another. And well, we do want a sign up front, so let's build a sign. And now we have 4 pump jacks pumping. What we do want to do right now is export the oil. So that's the start of our industrial business with the oil. There will be quite a few oil wells, definitely just going straight on, and then we will, with drilling, we can go to the oil refinery at one point. And we need to extract 9,600 in a single day to get to that point, which is, I think, 10 or 12 pump jacks are enough for that. So then we get the petroleum HQ, then we need to pump some more, I think, to get the oil refinery, and we need a HQ active, we need a refining division. There's a lot coming together to build up to that point, and our unemployment is still there, and we still have some room for those other jobs. So let's have another look at parks. And we'll look at nature parks for now. There's a spot where we can build. We probably can add another pool. No, we cannot. Oh, that's just mean. That's just way too mean. This will force me to build one here near your pool. Yeah, there was just a pool. It was filler, basically. So now we have another pond. Amy Pond, and up here there's some not high wealth. So definitely this area will most definitely be completely medium wealth at the minimum, maybe even some high wealth, but in the end I want to leave most of the high wealth residents for Trinity Point over there. That will be a mostly high wealth tourism destination. Is there anything else I can add anywhere, at least a small one? Oh, I can add a pond here, so it gives us a little bit more. And I can obviously add one here as well. Actually, let's look and see if we can expand this one outwards. We can, which gives us more medium wealth as well. Just lacking here a single building, but that's fine. I mean, we couldn't put any type of zoning on it anyway, so this looks fine. And I will, yeah, we could repay one of our bonds already, so that's funny. But I do want to expand a little bit further into this city before stopping. So let's see, there's the edge of town, and we will definitely go that way. And continue onwards. There, yeah, now it's a little bit jagged. This is just, it just doesn't look right to me. And one more. And let's see what happens now. Now it looks a lot better. It just curves a little bit outside, but that's fine. Let's see. We do want one of these on the edge, but we might not want to make this one a connection, but we'll make sure at one other point in the future. Curvy a little bit in here, because I like my curvy roads a lot. And you want to go there to connect with the other road all the way over here. And you want to go straight between each other. So this will be another neighborhood for people, and we do want to have some of this. We'll put a park in the middle of this corner over here. Maybe some more fitting over there as well. So, yeah, it just doesn't fit. So what we need here is a, actually nature park would be sufficient for this plan. So we want a medium park to go all the way in the corner over here. And then we will add onto it some more. So let's see if we can actually make this look like an actual park. We do want it to go further onward. Let's see, different pathway. Wow, it actually goes into the ground. What the hell? This looks really weird. Is it because of this edge being a bit downward sloped? I guess. Wow, this is just a weird park. And if we continue this, and we can, it just goes deeper and deeper. And I'm like, what in the world? How is this even? Yeah, it just... So here we have it, folks. A very inward sloping thing. It looks quite ridiculous, if I must say so myself. But this leaves room for a few more regular housing along here and along here. We'll have some more commercial here as well, and also some connections inside here. So there's still room for at least one more road in the middle here, maybe two. But yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here, and this is just the start of our new region. I felt like we needed a fresh start from Gab Lake. It was, well, or Granite Lake, however you want to call it. I felt it was getting a little bit of a... yeah, boring. I wasn't really enjoying the region as much anymore because there was a lot of fiddling between cities and lots of switching. That's also why I chose to play a small region, is to have to switch less between the cities. And before we go, we really need to build ourselves a garbage dump. But where do we want to build this? Yeah, let's do something about that quickly. So we'll slow it down to slow speed. And let's just connect this road as well. Just like that. Maybe it will fit in here in this little corner, and it does not. But it does fit in here, which is fine for now. So now we have a garbage dump as well. There's some trash to be collected, and next episode we'll get our utilities out. We'll grow at least to a city hall as well. So that's in the pipeline, definitely. So if you enjoyed the video, please like it, and if you want to subscribe to the channel to find out how this region will evolve, then it would be awesome too. I want to thank you for watching and tuning in, and I will see you guys. Will I see you guys later? Nah, I shouldn't emphasize that will, because it expects too much of you. You want to watch this out of your own voluntary will. The irony of using that word. Anyway, I will see you guys later.